All right, oil's been all over the map. I mean, it was shooting up on ideas that the administration was going after Iran, and all the way from its oil to petrochemicals, and anyone who dealt with Iran shot up on that, falling back today, but it is looking at its first weekly drop in a while. OPEC, by the way, is already warning against the political use of the oil markets. That might as well extend to Iran. I think they were targeting us as well. Efficient Advisors CIO Larry Shover says prices are still, through all of this, going to go down more. How much lower, you think?
Well, I'm making the case, or I can see the case, oil going down $5 a barrel before I see it going up $5 a barrel. The reason is we're structurally oversupplied. 3.5 million barrels a day offline. That's not enough to make the market go down, but it required a lot of heavy lifting to get the market to where it is today. I mean, we had great compliance with regard to OPEC Plus. Iran, IMO with new regulations, creating a lot of demand for crude and distillates, and also above-trend demand growth, which hasn't relented. I just don't see a repeat performance of that, and I think oil is vulnerable.
So, Larry, let me ask you about all these countries the administration is targeting that accept Iranian oil. The Chinese don't like the idea. They're going to ignore that. I don't know what's going to happen, but even a number of our European friends who say, you know, essentially butt out.
Yeah.
But where do you see that going?
I look to last year. U.S. right now is operating from a point of strength, 2-year highs in inventory. They're not going to let the same thing happen that happened last year. You know, very price sensitive. Policy is volatile. If there's any perceived tightness in the market, I think that the rhetoric gets lower. Beyond that, Saudi Arabia, I think they'll be a little bit more reactive as opposed to proactive, and I think the White House is very cognizant of that with regard to, you know, what happened last year and oil going down in the low 40s. Saudi Arabia doesn't want that to happen again.
All right, now, when we talk about OPEC upheaval, a lot of us of a certain age, myself included, remember 1973. Now, that was also the year of the Watergate, or the summer of the Watergate hearings, Sam Ervin Watergate hearings. So you put the two together with talk about a lot of hearings with this president on the whole Mueller thing, which might or might not amount to anything, and the OPEC, you know, friction. What are we looking at?
You know, they're looking at everything right now, and it seems that there are some direct parallels between President Trump and what has happened in the Nixon administration, something that you cited earlier. And at this point, who knows? I mean, are we better off with or without OPEC? It's anybody's guess, but there's no lack of drama. And the fact is, all the while, the U.S. continues to grow and lower its price point for shale. So we're far away from being an independent producer. We still need foreign oil, but we're getting closer every year, and the break-even point is getting cheaper.
All right, Larry Shover, great seeing you again. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.